did me coming out to you was that much of a hurt and that much of a disappointment that you just feel like you failed me as a child? What's up, everyone? It's the girl, TheKyannaSimonee, and I am back on your screen. Means I am back with another video. Now, today's video is gonna be a little different. As you can tell by the title, I am reading an email that I got from my mother, biological mother. If you guys do not know, we have not spoken in 2 years because I told her I had a girlfriend and she basically kicked me out of her house, and that was in 2016. So since then, we haven't spoken. So I knew this email was coming because my grandmother, who I do speak to kind of consistently, had asked me for my email address and said that my mother wanted it. I wanted to kind of come on camera and open it with you guys. This journey of mine, this path of coming out and just being me has led me to this point. And a lot of you guys have seen when I first posted my coming out story, and then how this channel has progressed and grown from a couple's channel to me just being back on it alone. So yeah, I got this email sometime in the middle of the night last night, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna open it. I am now like, I can't breathe. But we're gonna open this email together and we're gonna see what it says. Man, why didn't you give the thing a title, lady? What the hell? Oh my god. I can't. Oh, it's very hard for me to do this. There's so much I want to say and so much emotional experience. The fact I'm not sure who I risk my life in the world getting back to. Maybe that is why I'm so much man. This could be. This is my dog. You almost killed me with your announcement. That was the worst day of my life, and the way you came to me, I keep to this day reliving those words and the lies, and then the smirk you had on your face when you expected me to be happy and content. Did you take a minute to think about me, what my reaction would be? Did you take a minute to wonder if this is something I could handle? Did you take a moment to talk to me, see where I was coming from? Part of this is you, as usual, listening to everyone except me, those people from Van Sicklen, that woman that used to live in the village. What the fuck is that? The woman you was on the phone with, when you first came to me like a joke, and I told you you could not be here, and that her mother was much more tougher than me, and she would not go for that. I'm sorry, but I don't remember any of these people's names. You went online and put yourself and me out there. You know that is not what I'm about. I don't know that. On top of that, you lied and you said what made you seem like the victim. Okay, I want to stop and say right here, I have no idea. Okay, so I do know she's talking about the video that I posted to the YouTube channel, but I don't know what lie she is talking about, and I don't know what village she's talking. Okay, and then Van Sicklen is my friend. That's where my friend used to live in Brooklyn. I don't know why she hated them so much, but yeah, but we're gonna get back into this. Then you went online and put yourself and me out there. You know that is not what I'm about. On top of that, you lied and said what you made me seem like the victim. You omit the part when you ask if you could come back if you decide to date men. Remember that statement that made me realize you were just being manipulated, and that was for me. It's inconceivable. You were such a strong, well-minded woman. You said how strong you were, and then that is why you telling me you have a girlfriend broke me. The way you did it still hurts, and I keep having flashbacks on this. I had to choose between you and my health, and I chose my health at this time. Yes, I do remember when I asked her if I decided to date men again, could I come back to the house? And she said, and I quote, I am not sure because I don't know if I can forget this incident. And then to top it off, her saying that I was influenced by people. Listen, I know my mother didn't understand when I came out to her and told her I had a girlfriend. I did come out to her and say I had a girlfriend. I did not come out to her and say I liked women, because I just didn't know how to say that. So the best bet for me was to say I had a girlfriend. Okay, here we go. There are times I wonder, what did I do to deserve this while I was being punished? I did everything I could to be a good mother, and I put you and your needs ahead of mine. Put myself in debt for you, paid your bills and mine, keep a roof over your head, a food to rise. You wanted to have a boyfriend, and that hurt, but I was keeping my word, and I was probably naive, expecting you to do the same. I found out you lied about that, but also kept my mouth shut. Then we talking about that woman. People kept sending me links to your life with her, and how you kept talking about how I kicked you out on one of those. She says she liked men and women, and that should have been your cue to run. Okay. Then another one where she says she wanted kids and you did not. Again, that was proof that you was with the wrong person. Some say that a woman would be more aware of another woman's feelings, but no one talks about how much more evil and vindictive a woman can be. And I'm sorry you had to learn, that you had to be, and I'm sorry you had to learn of it the hard way. Each time someone sends me these things, they hurt me more and more. They hurt me more, and each time I feel like I was being stabbed in my chest. And every time after you told me that, I looked at you and felt a pain, a stabbing pain. I don't know why I'm finding this funny, y'all. Like, it made me weak, and I was sick and hurt. I had no one to talk to, no one to understand where my child is, where my baby girl. I had to tell people to stop sending me these links, because it was not helping me understand. They were just hurting me more and more, making me more confused, and wanted to know why. I still don't know. I still don't understand. I still don't comprehend. What the fuck? Where's my daughter? My son, I want her. This is probably not the best. What? No way. This shit is long AF. Oh my God. In your letter, you talk about us and talk about us being like Gilmore Girls, but you did not do your part. You did not talk to me. You talked to everyone except me. I let Ophelia and Patricia, but mostly Ophelia. Those are my aunts. So, okay, outside. Ophelia is my aunt, but I call her my grandmother. Patricia is my other aunt, who I don't speak to. Told me when I was jealous of the friendship of those invisible people, that should have been stronger and been the mother and do what I had to do from the beginning. I knew something was wrong. The fact that their child was the first opportunity she had to leave and never look back was a sign. When you got involved with that acting so the acting group she's talking about, I used to work for a theater company that was for with adults with special needs, and my ex-best friend at the time ran the company. And come on, okay, when you got involved with that acting group, that was the end of it. I still never believed that lifestyle would become yours. I can only talk about what I now see. What ifs. I keep looking back, looking for signs, but to this day I don't see any. Maybe I'm just uneven expecting my child that dated a boy for years would turn to a woman. In your letter, you talk about looking at others interacting with their mother, and I am doing the same. There's no way I can ever imagine us this way. I feel like shit. We curse it. Okay. I feel like shit. I feel like a loser. Complete failure. Why? I want my daughter, the one I raised, the one I gave my life, almost lost it. I'm sorry you learned the hard way that being with a woman does not change the fact that you can be rejected. I hope that you understand that. I'm not the one to give you advice. Like I told you before, that happened because I have no knowledge of that lifestyle. I'm gonna stop right here and simply say I did not date a woman because I ended a relationship with a man. I knew I was very much into women around the age of 14, but I didn't know what that meant. I just knew I liked being around women, and I did not say anything to anybody until very later on in life, because of this exact reason, because people would not understand, people would not know where I'm coming from. People would just see that I dated a boy for 5.5 years and then didn't date anybody for another 5 years. So essentially, I have only dated one person in 10 years, right? And so hearing that she's saying like, oh, I'm not the one to give you advice like that. You can give me relationship advice. You don't have to give me advice on how to date a woman. That's not the kind of advice I'm looking for if you want to give me advice. The advice is relationship advice, you know? It's not an advice on dating women. And I think that's where people are getting it confused, at least in my family, that women are human too and not just like a piece of meat to look at. I hope you find your place in this world. I know I lost mine. If that's who you are, then this is who I am. Until that day, like you said, and like I told you, I had no problem with the until that day, like you said, and like I told you, I had no problem with the lifestyle, but it came into my home, into my sanctuary, and maybe somewhere deep in me I had an issue with it, but you brought it to the surface. I'm not the same, and I don't know who I am anymore. You talk about you was angry, well, I'm hurt. You say you are sorry for what you did when you left, but I'm hurt. Charge my credit card, and you text me and curse me and said it was my fault. You disrespect me in so many ways. Okay, so when when she says I charged her credit card, we had a PayPal account and it was linked. So when I went to buy an item, it charged her account as well. And then this was still very early on, so I pretty much was like, I charged your account on accident, like fix that shit. Like that's exactly what I said because I was so mad. But not mad at the fact that I accidentally charged a credit card, the fact that it was just very new to the situation. So yeah. It's my fault. You disrespect me in so many ways. You talk about me like shit online. You talk about my business and made me to be the bad one. And now that you had time to take care of you, it's time to allow me to have a say. I'm not sure about what I'm saying because I'm not going to read this before I send it to you because I don't want to change what I'm typing. This is my opportunity to say what I've been holding inside since I may go back to being blocked. Oh, no, you're not. So when everything happened, yes, I did block my mother on everything, but my mother blocked me on Facebook. Do you hear me? She blocked me on Facebook. And once I realized she blocked me on Facebook, I was like, oh, nah. So I'm going to block her everywhere. So I blocked her in my emails. I blocked her with phones. I blocked whatever I could block. I blocked Instagram, all that. I did block her. And then once I stepped out of myself, once I got comfortable where I'm at, once I realized I was ready to accept people that kind of pushed me away, I unblocked everybody in my life because what I wanted was people to come back to my life on their terms. So I'm not gonna block her because if she is willing to have a relationship, then we can work on something. I truly hope someone doesn't send me you commenting on this online, though I've asked people to stop. I'm not sure because wait, let me repeat that again. I truly hope someone doesn't send me you commenting on this online, though I've asked people to stop. I'm not sure if it is because you did or they're actually doing what I asked. I was walking around with your letter in my purse every day. I must have read it 20 times and each time I heard the same. I don't know how I would feel if I was to see you again. I don't know how I would react if I was to see you. I'm still disappointed in us and me for failing you and me for not being a better mother to you. So like I'm reading the letter and it's like, I hope somebody doesn't send me you commenting on this right now, but like this is exactly what I'm doing, right? Commenting on this letter word for word. So like fuck, right? But also it's just kind of like, did me coming out to you was that much of a hurt and that much of a disappointment that you just feel like you failed me as a child. Like, I don't understand that. I don't understand how what I do or who I date reflects on you as a mother. I guess I don't get that comprehension because I'm not a mother, but that doesn't make any sense to me. At the end of the day, like how she keeps saying your child, like I'm her child, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I am your child, and yeah, you are my mother, and yeah, you did almost die. And the fact that that's the case and you still ended up treating me like this and you still end up kicking me out, like, that's crazy. There is a part in this email where she's like, oh, you asked me how I felt about the lifestyle, and I said that I'm okay with it. Yes, I did ask her about the lifestyle. I was asking her, how would she feel if X and X person was gay? How would she feel if X and X person was a lesbian, like in our family, or just, one of my friends, whatever. And she did say she didn't have a problem with it. And that's what made me give the go ahead to say I have a girlfriend. And because I said that, this is where we're at. Oh my God. I feel like this is going to be long as fuck. I'm so sorry. I hope you are taking your time to get to know yourself and the people around you and don't trust so easily. I really don't know. Maybe I need therapy or someone to talk to. I'm not like you. I can't put myself online or talk to everyone. I don't talk to everyone. I got about 4 people that I talk to. That is it. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I just don't know. I'm still hurt and don't know what to do to change that. Maybe because all my hopes and dreams and aspirations of you are gone. I still wish you the best and hope you are happy and have a better life. This last line just being like, all my hopes, dreams, and aspirations for you are gone. Like, what I don't understand is that your hopes and dreams are not my hopes and dreams, are not my hopes and dreams. Your aspirations are not my aspirations. So whatever you had for me, yeah, it can be gone, because what you are looking at and what I am looking at are 2 different things, and that's okay, I guess, for me, but maybe it's not okay for her. I still wish you the best and I hope you are happy and have a better life. That's cool, but I feel like in no part of this email she was like, I want to mend things. And that's the problem I have. You sit here and you send me this email with almost 15,000 characters or words or whatever, and yet no part of this email says I want to reconnect. It's just letting me know how you feel. When I sent my letter to her in November of last year, I said, I want to reconnect with you. Like, I hope you are willing to do the same. And if not, I understand. And almost a year later, yeah, you tell me how you feel. Yeah, you tell me how much I've hurt you. Yeah, you just let you get your shit out. But you have yet to say, let's reconnect. Let's try something. I don't know, y'all. Like, I felt the first part of this email was just like her getting everything out after 2 years, and that's perfectly fine. I am not mad at that. Some of the things that she said, I have no idea what she's talking about. This would be great if we could talk this out. She doesn't know how she would feel if she would see me again. Honestly, I don't know how I would feel if I would see her again. But this is where I'm at right now. I actually have nothing else to say. I have nothing, because I just don't know. I'm kind of confused in the sense that you waited 2 years and you didn't say, oh, you want to reconnect. But maybe she's not ready. Like, I guess she said it. She's not ready to reconnect. She's not ready to... She's still hurt. I can't change people's feelings. I will never change the way somebody feels. I will never say get over it. If you're still hurt, you're still hurt. If you're still disappointed, then be disappointed. I'm not really sure what and why at this point, but that's going to be something you have to talk through through email or whatever, because I'm not gonna guess. I'm not gonna guess why you hurt. I'm not gonna guess why you're disappointed. You need to tell me that. She said she might need to go to therapy. Honestly, like, I wanted to go to therapy for a long time after this whole situation, because I know I was just dealing with a lot. If there's another development, I will let you guys know. That is it. Hope this video helped somebody, I guess, or maybe not. Maybe just me just talking for my sanity, my sake. That is it. I will see you guys in the next one. You already know, do all the things. Follow me, subscribe. Let's be friends. Let's chat. Comment section down below. Yeah. Bye.